Tips on Toes is a news analysis and interpretation program that explains business, science, politics, and music concepts. But first, let's have our headlines. President Uhuru Kenyatta directs all NTSA officers to withdraw and police to take over the highways. Shame as Murang'a MCAs have a fist fight. In this show, we'll cover youth on politics. Are they beneficial in our government? Yasmin Muntika, my background reporter, has more to say.
35% of Kenyan population is made up by the youth. That's according to Inequality website. Many youths venture into different activities, different fields. Some venture into politics. Are the youths in politics be benefited?
I think it's a good thing. We need them in politics because some of these things, some of the things we're undergoing at the moment needs like a people with energy and psyche for them to change to the better.
Problems that can be solved by youth that have ideas that are very noble and ideas that fit within the generation social at the time. So we are seeing like now, like for the 2017 election, we will see a lot of youth come because now there's what the thirst and the anchor for development. People are having a lot of issues in terms of development in the areas. So when you come, like when you've seen a lot of youth come, like the likes of Kinababa Wino coming on board and many others that have been elected in this election, that's a very good positive signal for the future.
Youth are being recognized in politics right now. I'm happy that leaders like Elijah Njoroge, the current MCA for Wiru, very young guy, he looks very mature, but he actually won the seat despite all odds. And the fact that he was the youngest kid among the people who he was vying against. So I'm happy.
The youth have taken chances and joined politics. This is a great intake because it shows a wide representation of youth in the government.
In 2007, the Party of National Unity (PNU) pledged to ensure that all Kenyans, including women, youth and people with disability, are fully involved in the management of party affairs. While the Orange Democratic Party, on the other hand, pledged to promote youth participation in Kenya and to entrench the rights of young people in decision-making, to also integrate the youth in leadership today and tomorrow.
For the youth to take part in politics because the country belongs to them. Actually, they are the future of this country, as opposed to the elderly politicians who have had their share of the national killing and all that. They tend to engage in corruption because some of them feel they are going to retire. But if you look at the likes of Babu, Wino, you look at Kiari of Dagoretti, you look at Mohamed Ali of Nyali, those are people, if they mean to work, they can do so much. Because they know they have a future to look forward to. Probably some of them want to make a strong career in politics, so they want to change things, they want to fix CDF, and several others. But one issue that I may want to talk about the youth in politics is that as politicians, as members of parliament, they'll need to grow up. If you are going to, like, Sonko used to, roll down on the ground, punch walls and all that, that is not the kind of politics that we want. You can raise issues or critique without necessarily having to become changed. You also.
Rongo, a former MP for Kiamba constituency, Kiambu County. Welcome, Geoffrey Karongo.
Thank you very much, Maria.
And the Honorable former President Mwai Kibaki directed that 10% of government contracts should be awarded to youth. What is your take on this?
10% is too small, owing to the fact that the youth are the majority voter in this country. Plus, these people in government, you can't tell me that now the age, they classify a youth as someone who's under 35 years. You can't tell me that someone who's under 35 can be classified as a youth. They should push the limit downwards to something like 26 or 27. Now we can talk. Then after that, since these people are the majority, give them more than 10%. They deserve better. So we need something like 30 or 40% at the least. That way you can get more youths into work and less outside the job market.
And what is your take on youths in politics?
In politics, as you saw, like with this past election, as in it's been awesome to see that the people, wananchi, are now believing that the youth leadership is the future. Because in Nairobi, the MP Dagoretti South is a youth, Dagoretti North we have a youth, Langata is a youth, Westlands and Embakasi, both north and both east and west. So with the trend, plus there's in Meru, Igembe South, John Paul. So with the trend, you can see that the people are believing that the youth are the future, and it's better to put your work on someone who's young, someone with the energy, than someone who's been there for like 15 years and did nothing for you.
Back, Honorable Jaguar and Honorable Babu Owino had a fight as youths. What is your take on that?
As much as it was bad, but at times I'm a person who believes that people in parliament have been fighting since way back, but since it's youthful leaders, why do you bring it to the limelight? You understand?
But are they portraying good pictures of that?
They're not. But at the same time, if you have a misunderstanding, people have to understand one thing. Dialogue is not always the best way out. If dialogue fails, and you guys can't come to a consensus, it's always good to have 5 minutes of friendly fire. After that you can shake hands and move on. As long as you don't involve the wananchi and you're working for them, if MPs fight within themselves, it's okay. But then wananchi, let wananchi not fight for them.
So Mr. Ngo, you agree with them fighting for that?
I don't. But mark my word, Murugi, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that I'm okay with them fighting in parliament. But they did not involve wananchi. This time wananchi did not fight for someone in power. You get? Yes. Wananchi did, it's the MP and the MP fighting within themselves. So it's like friendly fire. Let them have it themselves. As long as they don't involve wananchi, they say to beat each other up. If I can remember well, back in the 90s, at the same scenario, Lotino Kajwang and David Mwenje, he's the former MP for Embakasi. These guys fought in parliament. This was not even a fight. These guys, there were like 10 people between them. Mwenje and Lotino Kajwang had a very good fight back in the day. But then at the same time, they did work for the people pushed them back. So if you're working for me and you're fighting among yourselves, it's okay. Although I don't support fighting in parliament.
So would you want the older generation in the government to be removed out of parliament, or you're okay with them and mixing with the youth as well?
I'm a person who believes that when you have it's like having a company that where a board of 12 people. I'm a person who believes that the top 8 positions are supposed to be given to the youth, but the last 4 are supposed to be given to the old people, so that they can put you in the right directions. You know, us as youth, we are tunachemkanga damu haraka sana. So at times we do things without reasoning. So I'm a person who believes there always has to be a person there to put you in line. Ukiondoka kidogo na kukunja na kuweka hapa. So at support, the old people still have to be in parliament, but let the majority of the leaders in parliament be youths. But I'm not saying we do away with the old guys, but we can put them, let them go for speaker post and other things, but not sitting.
And
sitting before youths.
As a youth aspirant during the elections, what are the challenges you experience, especially you being a youth vying for such a big seat as an MP in the constituency?
You know the problem, it's all about the money. So for me, when I came up, I had I believe I had one of the best manifestos in Kiambu. And like, to see other big politicians coming together and supporting you at 21, you're in politics at 21 going for an MP seat, and you have someone like Honorable Kabogo behind you, someone like Arongo Atangwa, another youth behind you. So like, the biggest challenge was financially, because people believe Kenyan politics is all about the money. Again, like the youth, there's too much of culture in Kikuyu land. Because you would go somewhere and someone is like, hey, huna hata bibi, hatufai kukuchagua, enda kwanza ulinde nyumba yako. So I'm like, hata nisipooa, bibi ni hata kuja kuongoza ama ni mimi ninakuja kuongoza. So the biggest challenge is culture. I had to face financial problems, and then the opponents have a lot of money, they're going to trash your name. And at the same time, you're the person who's giving hope instead of money. The others are being given money. You get the cardinal point of leadership is hope. If I give you hope and you believe in me, that's it. That's why you see Obama was elected against John McCain, someone who had been in government in the US Army. Obama had only served as a lawyer and a senator somewhere in Illinois or in Chicago or somewhere. To see people believe in this guy to become a president, it's all about the hope he gave.
Sema Njoki.
Poa sana mama. Aki mimi sioni nikikuja.
Mbona?
Sitaki hizo maswali za Auntie Mary. Utolewa lini? Siendelee kulea football team yake achana na maisha watu wengine.
Njoki acha nikupigie.
Mam, tunaweza ongea, niko na Airtel tubonge.
My name is Charles Maina. I'm a fourth-year student at Dettol University. I'm studying public relations, minoring in psychology. So I'd like to give my opinion on youth and politics. So my opinion is that youth engaging in politics at a very young age or at the youthful age, that is before 35 years, I don't think it's the right thing.
Basically, a youth who has got an idea or basically considered an adult can engage themselves in politics because they would go there and talk about issues affecting them as individuals, issues that are really imposing poor representations.
Thank you for staying tuned, and let us now follow the wave and give the youth a chance to make a difference in this world. I leave you with a quote by John Maxwell: "A successful person will always make a right place for himself, but a successful leader will always make a right place for others." I was your host, Murugi Kamau.